Hey everybody, thank you all for joining our YouTube channel. Thank you for joining into Creative Talk Part 9. So we're back into the new year. Happy New Year, everyone. And we're back jumping into our events with Balloon and Business. So Creative Talk is a platform where we're going to network, connect, and grow with our community, get to know people that's in our surrounding areas, get to know our local business owners, so that we can bridge the gap between client and business owner. So here on Creative Talk, we're going to talk about everything, what we're doing, what services that we're offering. Also, usually it will be pre-recorded or live recorded, but today it is pre-recorded in front of a scenery where we recently did a SpongeBob event. And once we do the question of the week, then we'll be able to talk about what we have displayed here circled all around me. So with Creative Talk, I do receive a question of the week. We were out for the holidays, but now we are back. We're back full force, and we're here to talk about business and balloons. Any business questions that you might have, you're starting your own business, you want to jump back into your business, you want to learn more about ballooning, about event planning. We want to be able to answer questions that you have concerning our community, which is the event planning community. And we want to engage. We want to get to know you. We want you to get to know us. So here, the Creative Talk Part 9. And the question was, how do we make sure we follow up with our clients? So I'm going to let you know what I do. Some of the techniques that I do that has been helpful for me, that have helped me secure and have the proper etiquette when I'm dealing with clients and trying to book their services with Creative Events Studio. So I'm excited. So it may seem like I'm kind of loud, but look, I'm excited. And I got that microphone. So one of the things you want to do is, if you are someone who is a business owner, you want to get into content creating, make sure you get some of the devices that can be able to accelerate and people can be able to hear, and so you can be able to be clear when you're talking, right? So you want to get in practice of that so you can make sure your content is clear and it is doing what it is supposed to be doing. Okay, so again, Creative Talk is where you can come on this platform, you can talk about your business, we can talk about how we engage with the community, how your business is servicing the event planning community. And believe it or not, the event planning community is broad. So anywhere from you're an event planner, you're just a balloon specialist, or you're just decorating, you're a photographer, you're a caterer, you're a hairstylist, you're a braider, you're a nail technician. Believe it or not, all of those roles play a part in event planning because they got to go look good from you, right? Before they come to me with the party and things like that, before they come here to enjoy themselves, they got to come to you to look good. So I consider you part of the community. And so that's what I want to do. That's what I am doing. I am bridging the gap between client and business owner. And in between time, we're working on our business development. We're working on our personal development because it go hands in hand. You can't just be one without the other. You got to be the full package. And so we're going to iron sharpen iron, and we're going to do it here on Creative Talk. So Creative Talk is a weekly Wednesday update on our YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, we on other platforms, TikTok, of course, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Google, and we also have a site, Cr3ative Go on there, sign up with your email, get some freebies, get some discounts. Make sure you explore the page and see what we have on promo that's coming up this year. Any questions, contact me. Any questions, email me, creativeeventstudios@gmail.com. We just a click away. Whether click on your phone, click on your mouse, click on the call. I am one step away from making your events memorable, making it more than you ever expected it to be. And I'm here to make you feel comfortable about your event. Okay, so Creative Talk. What we do, Cr3ative Event Studio. I am Cr3ative Event Studio, if you don't know. We are located here in Montgomery, 1401 Federal Drive. We are an event plan and design business. We are a multi-purpose studio. And with that being said, we do everything from event rentals, event decor, event planning, wood and balloon design. So everything of design we have access to. We have people who have access to anything you want to do in design. Excuse me. So that makes me one-stop shop. Okay. Whoop whoop. Okay. So with that being said, let's jump right into the question of the week. Okay. So the question of the week was, how do we stay on point when following up with clients? So as a business owner, especially if you're a small or medium business owner, you're wearing hats as far as like you being a social media person, you're the person on the phone, you're the person on the email. So if you're the only one who delegating all of that, you have people who inquiring on your email, people who is inquiring on your social media, through your DMs, through your Google site, through the phone. And one thing I do suggest is make a way to confine all of that. That even on your social media page or your DMs or something, if you could do something where something is pre-audioed and it can direct them to something else, or direct them to your what they should do next, to like how to book you, or whether through your site, if you only do site, do something that will help you with all of your inquiries and make sure you don't miss anyone, and make sure everyone get the best service that they can from you and your business, because representation is very important and people remember those things, and sometimes people can fall through the cracks. So you want to make sure it's something that really helps you not only stay organized with that in those inquiries, but also create a space where you don't get burnt out, and it don't making you not making you frustrated, and not making you not want to answer and things like that. Because sometimes, because like as far as like for us, for business owners, we're very busy on the weekends, towards the weekends. My weekdays are more flexible, but as far as the client, their weekdays are more busy, their later nights are more flexible, their weekends are more flexible because they're off. So you still want to create this balance where you're not being able to be burnt out, and you still can give everyone the quality of customer service you possibly can, because you don't want to portray yourself a certain way, or you don't want nobody seeing you in a bad light because you had a bad day, and and you've been burnt out. Sometimes you got to set appointments for yourself, so you can get some break times and get some sleep times, and you can get some self-care time, and then jump back into that thing. All right, so let's work on that. But how we keep customer service etiquette, one of the things that I do is, when I reach out to people or someone reach out to me, I have a notebook, or I have a phone. We carry our phone everywhere, right? So with that phone, I make sure I write the notes down, basic information. I ask them, can I follow up with them? And then not only do I ask, can I follow up with them, I make sure I follow up with them. So as a business owner, you want to make sure you don't say things which you can't keep. You don't make promises you can't keep, right? Because things do happen on both sides. So, but you want to make sure you pitch something that ask them, can you follow up with them a couple of days if you did not hear from them? And believe it or not, clients appreciate that, because their lives are busy, and it's kind of like a nudge. Say, hey girl, hey queen, hey king, I'm still here to help you. What about your event? It's just it keeps the relationship. It keeps them you on their mind, right? The same way we post on social media, things like that, so we can keep putting it in their face. The same way you want to be able to give them at least that first courtesy to follow up. I ain't say harass, because if they're not responding back to you, they see it. It's delivered. But you want to make sure you do that first initial follow up, okay? So that's what I do. That's one of the biggest tips that I do. I try to stay on point with, because this is a customer based service, and we want to make sure we practice our customer service Etiquette. So in this design here, they get straight into it. SpongeBob SquarePants, beginning of the year event. Our returning client, had decided to do their first party in SpongeBob. So with this SpongeBob decor, these are the centerpieces. So with kids party, you want to make sure you have a lot of balloonage, be very detailed, be very visual. And of course, SpongeBob, you can't just have SpongeBob, you got to have the game. So I did have a custom balloon backdrop, not custom balloon backdrop, but a custom backdrop as well. I did have that with all the characters, but this is some of my main pieces. The team did so well. I am so glad and happy for my team that I have. We are very creative, and they did a great job of executing the vision that we had set for our client. Of course, this is handmade. We did focus on the detail with texture, with outlining, with greenish for algae because it's up under the sea. So you got the moldage, the chum bucket. We got the plankton so you know who he is. The hand, infamous, right? And again with the texture in the door. And also here on the Krusty Krab, the water doors, the water sides. And then also we did incorporate the fishing nets on the side here. Squidward just in the mix because he was part of one of our centerpieces, but you want to make sure it's very detailed. And with Squidward, he was included to one of our centerpieces. This is just the balloonage. Here we do have the sailor. We had treasures falling out. We had ropes falling out with Squidward and a little balloon topping. And again, another chum bucket. The parent, she did want custom signage for a food table. That's just two of them right there. And we had another Krusty Krab where we like to mix it up, right? So where we had SpongeBob on the back, because of course the centerpieces face both the clients on each side all around. So we want to make sure nobody's looking at nothing that's half finished and half done. So we wanted to make sure we incorporated SpongeBob as well because he was cooking in the kitchen and Plankton was trying to get the recipe, the secret formula, but he could not. Right? Who all remember SpongeBob? Come on now. Them young kids don't know nothing about no SpongeBob, but we do. Right? And then so what I did was too, I had included the pillars. You don't always have to use a cake table or anything like that. If you got pillars, they got pillar covers that you can use. I did use one with SpongeBob tied in the front. So that's how I incorporated something else of detail. And of course, my balloon garland that I used. I had about 4. I'm going to put the pictures in the group. I'm going to put the pictures on my YouTube and on my Facebook and on my platforms. I had about 4 extra, right? So, but I did include 4 balloons like Patrick, his best friend. I had the hamburger. I had pineapples. I had Gary, the little snail in there. And I did include custom signage like Welcome to Bikini Bottom. That's at the bottom. Jellyfish from Silly. And things like that. So when you're doing kids party, just be visionary. Make sure you do the best you can. Make sure you put your heart in your craft. That's why personal development and business development go hand in hand, because if your personal is good, then it bleeds off into your business and it shows through your craft. It shows through your work. No matter what niche you in, no matter what field you in, it will show through your work. And we want to make sure we stay memorable, because it is on a different level. And we do appreciate you all. Make sure you view all of the other creative talks. Stay tuned for the new creative talks that's coming up soon. I will have some local business owners who will be able to talk about their business and what they do for the event and community. If you're somebody who wants to join a board, get in the directory, send me your information and I'll send you our P.O. box so you can be able to send that to me for my event planning book of all of you businesses. And until next time, thank you for watching. Subscribe. Stay creative, baby.